Stadium. College football's postseason continues in the Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl. It's the Colorado Buffaloes and the Florida Atlantic Owls. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. We are keeping an eye on the weather in this when Holly Rowe has the latest.
I can tell you on the field, we could not ask for better conditions this late.
Keeps it moving, it's Bernard. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Right back to the well. Let's talk for a second about Florida Atlantic. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
The whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer portal.
Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Snags it. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
The hand to the running back. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Owls will snap it on 1st and 10. On the move, it's Bernard. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got a little grass. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Looking for a man. It's Peters. Finds his man. Turns it on in midfield. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them. They're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Finds his man. It's Messer. Finds a crease at the 20. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line. to go from inside the 10. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one of this postseason showdown. Let's take a look at the stats so far. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
The fake wants to throw. Fires into the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Owls. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
He'll bring it out. It's Perry. And the returner goes down. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Just feeds the running back. Turning it on. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Owls come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Trying to squeak through the pile. He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the first down. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Bernard. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football when running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out, you keep them at running back, nothing open, I dump it to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for me.
Plows his way ahead. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Big 3rd down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on 3rd down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him, and he can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Oh, it's picked off. Trying to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
It's a little close, a little too close for comfort, but I'll tell you what, the quarterback's got to be aware, right? When they're taking shots or they're throwing the football close to their own end zone, got to know where they're at so they don't give up the safety. Good job by the quarterback. I'd like him to get rid of the football next time.
They couldn't find the uprights on that 51-yard field goal attempt, so they'll give up the football. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking downfield, it's Peters. The throw. Caught.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Direct snap. It's Bernard. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
He'll throw on 3rd down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
This time it's complete.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. They're all over it. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
The incomplete pass ends a moving the pocket, it's Peters. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get it through the air. Out wide left, it's Garcia. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And how about that 3rd down? They go 5 wide. They'd spread the defense out, and at quarterback there, you're just trying to find your best one-on-one matchup. You're making a quick throw, and you're picking up the 1st to keep the drive going.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the grab, it's Garcia. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Fresh center downs going to the air. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. 2nd down to the air. He lets it fly. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. This is a most difficult attempt. 59 yards out from the right hash. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. And the Buffaloes will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. That's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing, they're in this bowl game because they're explosive on defense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Bernard.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
To the back. He's past the sticks. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I can imagine at half, this defense was like, all right, we've got to stop the running game. He's gotten too many yards. What do they do on the first drive now? They give him the football, and he makes another big gain. This defense has to find some answers. They got to wrap him up. They got to get him on the ground. They can't keep getting gashed.
He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Pushes ahead. Past the 30. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this.
Punt, and he's got room. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved the touchdown.
And man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
From the red zone, it's Bernard. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
Sneaks into the end zone. Dropping back, it's Peters. Out wide right, it's Garcia. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Hauls it in. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Left side is Holloway. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on second down. The snap sets up to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting... Let's get it back. It's a turnover. Now we'll hang on. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Makes the grab. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Just under a minute to go here in the third quarter. They'll snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Release to the back. Caught. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Owls come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Right side, it's Henry. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. On the run, it's Bernard. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical.
Makes the grab, and he will score. They'll keep it on the ground. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Drag down.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Reels it in. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. If you're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. They give it back to him. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the field. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Peters. Out wide right, it's Bernard. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? You've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Trying to slip through and pick it up. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And they get another first down, and this offense right now, man, it's just death by 1,000 cuts, right? Like, not a lot of big plays, but they're finding ways to continue to move the football to get first downs, and a lot of times, man, the wear-out factor will come. You run a bunch of plays, and this defense can get tired.
Hit and stop right there. Not much on that pickup. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Garcia. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down, because from here, it would be a 58-yarder. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Right side, it's Messer. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. One possession game getting late here, and the winner will take a great feeling into the offseason. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. In the red area, it's Bernard. And that should be enough to give Florida Atlantic the first down.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. And you finally force the 3rd down, and they get the first down again. And so starting to sub some bodies because they're getting a little bit tired. They've got to find a way to get a 3rd down stop.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Bernard. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Peters. Out wide right, it's Henry. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. With all those receivers in the game, you might think they were getting ready to try to take a big shot. Instead, just efficiently moving the chains.
Yeah, you got all that speed. It scares the mess out of me. I might give you more of a cushion, especially in some areas where you're going to get good matchups of safeties or linebackers on receivers. Nice execution by the offense, getting the free first down.
And now this offense on 1st and goal has a chance to break the tie late. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Owls! And they've... We'll get it started here in overtime. They'll try it over the left side. Here's a little room there. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Right side, it's Messer. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Looking to throw again. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football?
The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff